Hello and what is up, coaches? Here is your weekly update. First, winter camp. It's official. We're gonna be heading up to Thousand Pines, California, February 3rd through 5th. So check your calendars, do me a favor, and see if God can use you that weekend to cultivate some life change in your student stories as we head up there for a weekend retreat that's gonna be full of impact. We've got 5 spots for you coaches, so let me know. Next up, I just wanted to bring some clarity here on what we're doing and why we're doing it. A lot of us have had questions when it comes to Sunday, like why are we still debriefing even though we didn't have any prayer groups? What are we supposed to be talking about in debrief? What are our wins that we're celebrating? Is there a Godzilla-like creature lurking the oceans deep? You need to know, I've been wondering those exact same questions non-stop for these last couple of weeks. So here's some clarity for all of us Sunday coaches on what we do and why we're doing it. First, make sure to look for your name badge this weekend because I will be updating them. The front side will be normal with the graphic and with your name, but the back side, even though it'll include your name, will be different. I'm gonna be placing a box with some wins and what our goal is as coaches here on Sunday. So if you're ever wondering, why am I here? What does God want to do with me on my time here on Sunday? Look to the back of your name badge. You'll find clarity on what are we looking to do? What are some wins? What are we celebrating? And what's my ultimate goal of being here on Sunday? Last, I just wanted to add some greater clarity for all of us who are like, what's the point of being here on Sunday if I don't get immense group time with my students? Well, check out this ministry funnel. This happens to be a major model of ministry in the Western Church. It's definitely our model here at Youth Out Loud. So as you'll see this upside down funnel, you'll see our Sunday crowd programming at the very top. This is meant to be a crowd program where a lot of students can show up and feel comfortable and honestly feel like they would come back next week. This is where we're averaging over 100 students each week. Next up, we want to constantly invite these students to take the next step of faith and join a life group on Tuesday, our core programming, where they have over an hour of small group time each week. And then lastly, we want to continuously encourage them in their faith to do things like join our student serve team or to participate in our local and global missions opportunities that we're going to be unveiling consistently throughout this next year. So wherever you're at, whether you're a life group coach on Tuesday or you're a coach here on Sunday, just know that God is using you in the grand scheme of things to fulfill His mission through you, the great commission to make fully committed disciples of Jesus. So, if you're ever wondering, what's the point of me being here on Sunday? 1 Corinthians 8:2-3 paints it perfectly for you when the Apostle Paul says that knowledge is great, but it's love that builds the church. Your love, as seen through your commitment, your consistency, and your caringness on Sunday, is taking students deeper in their faith, becoming fully committed followers of Christ. Your commitment on Sundays to remember their names, to remember their soccer games, to ask how their score was, that might be the love that builds that student up and changes their life forever. Your consistency to show up week in and week out, even though their parents might not even show up to their soccer games week in and week out, could be the love that God uses to change their life, and your caringness to be there for them. If they just need someone to talk to, if they need a shoulder to cry on, if they just need a vent and pray about what's going on in life, it's your love that's building this church. If you have any other questions, please let me know. I look so forward to serving with you this week. God bless.